The Course in Miracles Experiment Day 60. Put it to the test. Evade every influence that keeps you frozen in the past. Rob Bresney. The need to know. Fear is a nothing burger. From the Jukebox. Shower the People with Love by James Taylor. The We Will. God is a big scary monster who sits on a throne waiting to catch me doing something naughty. The Rock You. When Paramahansa Yogananda was 15, he was sent to the Indian city of Vrindavan with nary a rupee. He had been yammering about wanting to quit school and devote his life to God. His brother Ananta, a stolid accountant, pulled a fast one on him. Okay, he challenged. You want to do God's work? Fine, but forget your inheritance. Why don't we put your vaunted philosophy to a test in the tangible world? I'll buy you a one-way ticket to Vrindavan. It's where Lord Krishna first played his glories. Take no money, no food. You can't beg. Let God provide your food and return trip home. You're not allowed to reveal your predicament to anyone. If you return before midnight, without breaking these rules, I'll give you my blessing and even become your first initiate. Ananta undoubtedly smirked as he sent off his penniless brother to the strange city he'd never visited, but not before searching for a hidden stash. Shouldn't we take a couple of rupees as a safeguard? Pleaded the friend who agreed to accompany him. At least then we can telegraph home if we need to. Paramahansa rebuked his friend, refused to proceed if he took a safeguard. As the train rumbled toward the holy city, the friend started whining. I'm really getting hungry. Why did you talk me into this? Right before the last stop, two men stepped into their compartment and began joking with the young boys. As the train pulled to a stop, they linked arms with Paramahansa and his friend and led them into a horse cab. Long story short, they ended up at an ashram, taking the place of a couple of princes who, last minute, had to cancel their lunch plans. They were not only served a 30-course meal while being fanned by a hostess, but they visit Madana Mohana Temple and other Krishna shrines, were given train tickets back to Agra, and fed a dinner of the finest Indian sweetmeats. Was Ananta ever surprised when, at a few minutes before midnight, the young yogi walked into his home with piles of rupee notes and bursting with stories? His brother, as promised, insisted on receiving spiritual initiation that very evening. Thank you for joining me on this A Course in Miracles journey. Speak to you tomorrow. And before you go, remember to hit that like button and hit subscribe.